world getting crazy, baby, chill. Don't medicate, just meditate. You waking up now, well, baby, you hella late. Educate, look at what's going on, let it resonate, accelerate. Find your inner hunger like you never ate. Agenda is to push the hate, separate and segregate. Don't celebrate quite yet, the storm is coming, Q, for heaven's sake. Violence that they demonstrate, instigate and penetrate. The values of our country and our God is what they desecrate. My fighters ain't no featherweight, pulling out the seams of the fabric that they fabricate. They feed us lies, manipulate, intimidate through fear and force, forcing us to sit and wait till we come together, congregate, and then we liberate. Praying that you give me strength to find some love amongst the hate. Marching on these streets of blood till I see the golden gates. Troubadour and troubled souls, one of God's servants. Blades out, cut the grass till we see the serpents.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now.
I know the truth is hard to swallow, just digest it. Suspected something's going on, but chose to just neglect it. Deflected by some breaking news, oh, we just accept it. Expected just to fall in line and follow their perspective. Don't question their objective, but I got a lot of questions. How these kids molested, but nobody's been arrested. Read it in the testament, these children are protected. So I'm fighting all these terrorists, both foreign and domestic. Refuse to be directed, lying not a sheep. Only kneel to my God, so I'm dying on my feet. Silence when we speak, but there's violence in the street. I've been rolling with the punches, I can't take it on the cheap. Drink from a glass half full, I'm optimistic. People are sadistic, so vicious and malicious. Praying for assistance to overcome opposition, or I'm gonna start resisting, and then I'll pray for forgiveness.
One day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. We need you now. We need you now. One day, one day, one day. Oh, one day I hope you see the truth. This puppet show stays on because of you fools. We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. We need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day they finally see the truth. God, we need you now. Hey y'all, can y'all hear me? Truly, Nicole. No, I love you, Nicole. You know that. Teresa, Lace, it's good to see you. Oh, Marty, you still here, Marty? Lace, I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay, sounds good. Um, email or send me a link or something to it. Have y'all been following this missing mother from Manassas, Virginia? Mamta or something. I can't say her name right, probably, but it looks like some action is going on there. They have police presence all over her. Hey, Terry, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I have to do another Kylie live, and when you can join, Terry, because I know that case is close to your heart too. Yeah, this let me see here. Just to give a little update on so we know what's going on here, you all. It's really sad. Let me find something good to watch here. Okay, here, we'll watch this one real quick just to get people to where they know what's going on here, what I'm getting ready to show. Here's a timeline.
Welcome you back at 6:44. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for watching News 4 Today. I'm Millette Green.
And I'm Tony Perkins. We are staying on top of the ongoing search for Mamta Kafli-Bhatt. The 28-year-old nurse and mother has been missing for 16 days. Friends and family are planning another search for her today near her home in Manassas Park.
News 4's Derek Ward is live with the latest on the search and investigation. Derek, good morning.
Good morning. Well, there was a search actually held yesterday for Mamta Kafli-Bhatt. It turned up nothing, but the searchers will be out again later this morning to do the same thing. Now, this is all in relation to this woman who's been missing, as he said, since late last month. And police have now released a timeline of the dates leading up to the day she was reported missing. Now, according to that timeline, on July 27th, Bhatt was last seen at UVA's Prince William Medical Center. On the 28th, she spoke with a friend, and on the 31st, she was last seen by her husband. And he reported her missing on the 3rd because he said she had gone missing before, but always turned up. Now, she had gone missing before. It always turned up at the house of a friend or somewhere like that. But they say this is unusual now because she has an 11-month-old and she hasn't been heard from. So that is making this search more critical, and it's making more people turn out to try and find her. We are live here in Manassas Park. Derek Ward, News 4. Back to you.
All right.
Okay, she's from Nepal, I believe. Yeah, Lace, I'm right there with you, the husband. And her marriage was an arranged marriage. 16 days, yeah, and the husband just like not long ago reported her missing. He's very, very, very sus. Oh, Marty, I'm really surprised you're here because whenever I fell out with Cher, you was messaging me, trash talking Cher. Then I see you in Cher's chat kissing her ass. So which side are you going to be on here, dear? Because I don't like this shady shit. I'm just asking for myself. Because you were dogging her, trashing her to me and behind the scenes, and you was in her chat kissing her asshole. Hey, Jaded, what's up, love? Well, I think she tried to get out before, but when she left, she took her daughter with her. Let's see here. She is like a pediatric nurse. And her friend, like she couldn't drive to work. She had to get Ubers. It's just a whole lot to it. I'm not going back through all of her chats and see it, but I seen it, Marty, and yeah. I don't like that two-faced shit, so. You can be friends with us both, but don't be fucking trashing me and then kissing her ass, too. I'm not game for all that. Here, I will. Let's see, how long is this? Here, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. We'll watch the interview they done with her husband. I didn't say you trash talk me. You trash talk her. Hi, Emma. Husband or postpartum? I think it's husband. The husband's written all over it. Here, we'll see here.
On the last couple days, weeks.
Yeah, it's been very terrible time. Like we are just
Me too,
my
Lacey.
baby and then myself. We are just waiting minute and second, every minute and second, just waiting like to get the. I don't know.
Nicole, it's her and her husband's daughter.
I don't know. I'm like frustrated.
How long have
It
you
was an
been together?
arranged
3 years, you
marriage.
said? Talk to me about your relationship.
Yes,
What,
Terry.
the last couple of months, how have you guys been?
Yeah, it's been like very good. Like since like 2 months. Like before that, one time we had like some arguments because yeah,
Do you want to grab her?
yeah. Can you hold?
Yeah, of course. Hi.
Well, I don't know if it's hot on the camera.
None of events. Obviously, there's been a little bit of discrepancy in the day you last saw her. Talk to me about the last time you saw her.
In the evening of the Wednesday, we were here and then we ate together. Yes.
What did she say? What was she like? Did she?
We don't have like any type of that. It was like normal day, like other regular days. Just like we were taking care of our babies. It was like very normal.
Did she say anything about leaving?
No.
So how did you realize that she was missing?
She wasn't appear at her work, and then she is very like focused on her work. And then once we know like she's not at work, then like that makes very serious to me, and that's how
Hey, Mr. Mark.
I
Yes,
don't know, like, what I
Lace.
supposed to say.
When was the last time you saw her?
A Wednesday in the evening.
Okay, and then what happened after that? Did she leave? Did you leave?
No, just like she was like working on the kitchen. Like after like eating dishes and then stuff like that, I just went upstairs with my baby.
Okay, and you went to sleep, or? Okay, and then what
Hey,
happened next?
Tammy, how
Was
you
she
doing,
supposed to go to work
love?
that night?
Yeah, we work early in the morning. Yeah, like about like 5:30, like around 6, we supposed to leave from the home.
But she left the night before.
No, like Thursday supposed to she at work. On Thursday she's supposed to be at work.
So Wednesday night, though,
Yeah.
what happened there? You went to sleep. Where was she?
Oh, so she was like working in the kitchen, and then right there, like usually like if I have to work, like I go there, and then sometimes in the morning we do not disturb because of the baby. Like who is not working, we do not disturb to another person. So keep taking care of the baby, and then
Listen,
politely
listen.
left the home and then go for work. That's what the regular schedule is.
So she never came to sleep, though.
Yes, he came. Like I heard like noise, something like that. Like she came, like she was here doing like
Bingo,
dishes
Lacey,
and then stuff
bingo.
like that. I heard that. Like some type of noise, but like you don't like pay much attention like that because that is the regular schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't normally sleep together at night.
Oh, we do sometimes. Like if we have work, sometimes like if we feel like more relaxed, like we go like there is like 2 separate areas, and then sometimes like one sleep on the floor, and then
They got this big ass house right here. Is what he said. One would sleep on the floor so they wouldn't wake him or the baby. Why would they sleep on the floor in this big ass house? If you knew that, you would have a room with an extra bed in it for if you.
sometimes like another person sleep on the bed. Usually.
Hey,
like,
Victoria,
disturb our
Helen.
baby. That's why like we try to like minimize our noise, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. So police came to the home, and what did they say to you? Because you didn't initially report her missing. Why
No,
is that?
Like on the next day, when like like on the first day when like she did not come at home in the evening, and then I check around,
Kimmykins.
like usually where she go for hang around and then stay for with the friends. Just I check from the outside, and then I thought like she went like before something like that. So I just came back and then sleep with the baby, and then next day once I wake up, like a little bit later,
Yep,
I was
Mr.
working in the
Mark,
kitchen with the babies,
definitely.
and then police say like she's not at work, she's at home. Then I realized very seriously, then I talk to police, and then I say like stay here, just talk to police, and then why she did not at work, this and that, and then I really start, and then I say like I'm gonna file it. So police suggest me like just if you
Allie, hey,
search
boo.
around, and then if you are like tired of searching, you can file it. And then very next day, and then I text to the police officer, hey, like I already searched everywhere, and then he respond me in the text message. And then later on, like it's a long text message. He said like, okay, now you can officially file it, call 911, and then
There's only one
that,
baby,
and then,
Lace. Thank God.
Has
But
she ever gone missing
still,
before?
what do you mean?
You said to me on the phone that she's left before.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. How many times? What were the circumstances? Did you call police?
No, at that time we never called police. Like at that time altogether 3 times. She went out. At that time she has a demand because our parents were here, and then she said like she wanna send parents back, and then she wanna stay only with 3.
she left before because she left and took her daughter with her because she was leaving him, and she went and stayed at a friend's house for a week.
our baby and then ourselves.
Okay. But this time she didn't leave with the baby.
No. No, before as well, like, baby, she always leave baby here. She do not take the baby.
She never took the baby.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Did she leave with any belongings? Did she leave with a car?
No, most of the belongings are here, but like, her regular stuff, paperwork or stuff like that, like she usually put her in a bag, stuff like that. Other than that, most of the stuff are here.
So somebody at the press conference today said that her passport was missing.
Because, like a passport and then stuff like that, because she started new job.
And allegedly, he wouldn't let her have a cell phone, and her coworkers got her a cell phone. This should be bigger, Lacey. I agree. I've been following it. I haven't covered it, but now I'm going to because we got some update going on. Jaded's beautiful. I love Jaded. Right. If she was going to leave him again, because she had been reaching out on Facebook and groups about DV and stuff and how to leave and how to keep custody of her daughter and stuff. And then bam, she comes up
here, and then usually she put on the bag, and then passport is not here, because on the passport there is a stamp which work as a work permit. That's why maybe like, she took with her.
I know some people got pretty upset with you today. What is your message to them?
Just like, be calm, like help. Our main focus is help finding my wife and my baby's mom, and then cooperate with the police, and then just go in a positive way.
Do you have any idea? where
Emma,
she
the
could be at this
daughter,
point?
is the baby.
Like, I
Same
have
daughter,
I will,
baby, same.
personally, I carry my baby, and then personally I went there, and then I'll take a look.
Where would that be?
Falls Church, and then other places. Yeah.
You mentioned to me on the phone that you're the one suffering tonight. You mentioned.
Yeah, I'm the sufferer one. I'm the sufferer. My baby and then myself. Like we are suffering the most.
What do you say to her if she's watching this right now?
If she is watching,
You don't look
that,
distraught.
whatever is the issue, like we can fix it. Please.
Did you guys have any sort of fight before?
No.
Okay.
No.
Remember, this
Did
is
you
an
hear the people at
arranged
the press conference
marriage.
today talking about
I
how
was there with the baby, but like I stayed for like hour or something like that. After that, baby is keep crying, so somebody dropped me off here.
you don't know where she is at all? No idea.
No idea.
Thank you for speaking with me. I appreciate it.
Okay, now we're going to go over here and watch the live police coverage that they're doing on it. There's like drones and shit live. They marked the house off today. This is going on right now. It's live as a crime scene. There's not no audio because it's really loud noise. Let me try. Okay, it's not real loud now, but this is right now. Here, we'll go back. Well, it's about an hour. You hear that noise? Hold on, let me get it off here. A really nice house, and like she slept on the floor. Why would she in this big ass house? There would be an extra room with the bed, surely. He fucking tormented this girl, in my opinion. Yeah, this is going on right now at her place. Like her friends from work, they got her a cell phone, and they are the ones pushing this because they knew what was going on with the DV and stuff with her and her husband, and her wanting to leave him. And thank gosh she has those friends, kind of like a Nicole Atkinson, with Shanann Watts, that didn't give up on her. There's their house. Look, that big ass house right there. You mean to tell me there's not an extra bedroom there that they could have put a bed to where that poor woman come in from working at the hospital could have a nice bed to sleep in and not the fucking floor. Her friends know a lot. They do, truly. They have not thank you, Mr. Mark. They have not gave up on her. This here, it was like an hour ago. We'll see how far. 56 minutes ago, but still, here, let me speed through it so we can see it all and get up to the live part of it. I'm going to put it on 2 times speed, so it's going to go faster than normal. But yeah, this is today. They got a search warrant finally, or something happened. Yeah, keep that baby protected, man. There's one video interview I seen to where the baby I seen her, she's a beautiful little girl, and she just turned 1 like this past week or something. Helen, they've been together since 2020, I believe. Yes, her family is in Nepal. Yes, they're from Nepal. Yeah, I think they got to something in 2020 till now, something, yeah. They're not very long. But look at that big ass house. And he made that woman sleep on the floor, working all them hours in a hospital. And the way it sounds, he didn't work. He says they working. No, she worked. See, they got it taped off, crime scene, tape. This has just happened. They've had to find something. Something had, yes. Like I said, thank God for her friends, Lace, that they did not give up on their friend and they knew all this information. And thank God she had people that she confided in to tell this stuff to. And I don't know why more people are not covering this. Look at all them nice houses, their nice house, everything, and no fucking room for her. Yeah, Nicole, I'd be out there sweeping my grass, vacuuming my grass and stuff. I know they shouldn't be happening, Lace, but it's these other countries. It's normal. Oh, don't be sorry for the language. I don't care. Yeah, Helen. Yeah, I know her coworkers got her a phone because he wouldn't let her have one. And he wouldn't let her. He had a Tesla, allegedly. I don't know if he does or not. But she had to get an Uber to go to work. She made good money being a pediatric nurse or whatever it is there at the hospital. Maybe she worked on the OB floor or something. She was a nurse for little ones and stuff. And somebody like that sure as fuck ain't going to leave their baby. I know, Jaded, they shouldn't exist. But these other countries, she came here. She was in these groups asking, how can she keep custody and how can she get her citizenship, because she's here, because she's married. It's not like close to me in distance, Lacey, but missing mother cases are very close to my heart for some reason. I don't know. I've always been drawn to missing mother cases because it could happen to any of us. Like Shanann Watts, that one got me. Cassie Carley, Nicole, Rachel Moran, and it's just these missing mothers, man. It happens too much. And they get taken away from their babies, and Suzanne Morphew, ain't that her name? Yeah, and it's just, oh yeah, Lace. He allegedly has a Tesla. But look, this beautiful house, and she had to sleep on the fucking floor. Tell me that ain't fucking abuse. Just that is, ugh. Working all those long hours in a hospital. Yeah, truly, definitely. Yep, Terry. There's just so many of them, and I'm out of true crime, but these missing mother cases get me, and I'm going to start covering more of them, especially ones like this that aren't high profile. These need to get out there. There ain't no audio. It's just screeching. Let's see if it's still screeching. Yeah. I'm going to speed through it a little bit so we can get up because it shows a lot of this same stuff. She probably paid for that house being a nurse. Let's see here. Damn, I'm going to get dizzy. Let's slow it down a little bit here. She's been missing since July 31st. And she was missing like 8 days or 8 days plus before he reported her missing. Okay, bro, how you doing? Hope you and the wifey and the kiddos are good. Sending my love to y'all. I know, Lacey. They think it's okay to take their mama away. Know that now. Like, I don't have a good feeling about this. As this baby girl, she's turned 1 year old like this in the past week or so, and she's gonna have to more than likely live without her mother for the rest of her life. Yeah, Jada. Yep. Yeah, they're searching the house, Victoria. Yes, that's what today. This is right now live. Um, yeah. I don't know if he wouldn't let them in before because, like, I haven't been that deep in it. I've been following what some people on here's been covering. I think JLR is actually the one I seen. He covered some of it. Lacey Peterson. Lacey Peterson. Actually, that case is the one that got me into true crime. I actually named my baby boy, my youngest kid, after that case. You're welcome, Victoria. I'm gonna speed it up a little more here, get up to date. I mean, this is going on right now, but just showing y'all what's going on until we get to the live part of it. Looks like they're flying again, doing something here. There's no sound on. Maybe now a little bit, but they're on a drone, so you can't hear much. I don't really. Scott can kiss my fucking ass. He's a piece of shit. They better not let him out. Oh, hold on. I can't get it any louder.
So Nadia and I were actually together. We were doing a flyer event, passing out that she had arranged. We immediately hopped in the car and came over here. How do I feel? It's really mixed emotions. I think all of us feel very happy to see that the investigation is moving forward. We were very concerned that it was going to get stalled. So seeing activity at the house gives us reassurance that the investigation is moving forward. We don't know what the outcome is going to be, but we feel very confident that they're making great strides in helping us to locate Mamta.
You say moving forward. Did you expect this police now conducting a search in this house?
Yeah, I honestly have, and I don't want to admit that. It's hard to say that, but I haven't seen any other evidence to point that the crime scene would have happened anywhere else.
I know you just mentioned us. You met with the police chief, and yesterday you said
we met on Sunday. There was a small group of us that he sat down with us as well as the city officials of Manassas Park and had a really open and frank. They gave us an hour and a half of their time to answer questions.
So just, going from Sunday with that meeting to just a couple days later seeing this.
It looks like it, Victoria.
The chief of police wasn't able to give us obviously many specifics in that meeting.
They got the house taped off, crime scene tape.
No, I had no idea that we would see the case expedited from Sunday until today. But I can tell you, it's been our earnest hope that this would have happened many days ago. We want answers and justice for Mamta. So the sooner the better.
What is the hope? What's the feeling that you have seeing here? Is it hope?
Sorry, the volume's low. As loud as I can get it.
I think in my heart of hearts, probably the case isn't going to have a positive outcome the way that we've been praying for. And I think that's really hard to say out loud. Justice for Mamta may come in a different form or fashion. Now, we don't know, right? I'm not making assumptions or judgments, but we may have to see justice for Mamta in a different avenue.
You said crime scene earlier. Do you think there was a crime?
Well, they have yellow tape.
Yep, Lace.
So I'm going to assume yes.
I'm glad they didn't give up on her.
I don't know. Again, I don't think any of us know what may have happened, but I do feel confident that they're going through that house very thorough to try to find the answers.
I know you said you wanted some answers earlier and quicker from the police. Do you feel that they have, kind of picked things up? Are you satisfied with where things have been the last couple of days at least?
I think after we met with the chief of police, there's been a lot of work going that the public can't have privy to protect the investigation. So I think it's easy to make assumptions that they weren't doing anything, but I think that's probably not accurate. I think a lot of work has been happening that they can't show publicly. All right, thank you guys so much. Sure, Holly Worth, HOLLYWIRTH.
Your relation?
Former coworker. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
See, coworker that she confided in. I'm so glad she had friends to confide in like this. Right, Jaded. And if the dad did do something, which I'm pretty sure, I have that feeling in my opinion, she's gonna go grow up with no parents. It's sad as fuck, man. Yeah, Victoria, they got the crime scene tape. See it? Well, you can see it there. Yeah, they got the house blocked off. Yeah, definitely, Mr. Mark. See that big ass house, beautiful home that she probably paid for. And he fucking made her sleep on the floor. Ugh! Let me speed it up some here. Get it back to live. Crime scene van. And Virginia is a Commonwealth state too. They will burn his ass if he done this. Yeah, her family's in Nepal. I think he found out she was leaving, probably, Nicole, and that might have triggered it. Yeah, I think he did, Jada, because she was in a Facebook group, I believe, for domestic violence. See, these are her friends from work. I know these are her work friends because I recognize the one in the gray tank top there, the one in the middle, the chick. Yep, he couldn't stand to lose control. Fact. Hey, Jules, hey, beautiful. How you doing? I just seen you sent me a text not long ago, Jules, and I was live, and I'll answer as soon as I get off here, love. Yeah, these are her coworkers. I know that one right there in the gray is good friends. Yep, they didn't give up on her, man. They was out here fighting to get some justice for her, and I've seen them. I'm glad she had them to confide in. They got her a cell phone, and they were trying to help her. I know, Mr. Mark. I wish Kylie had friends like that, you know? Her friends, exactly, truly. They have not stopped since they found out she was missing. If only Kylie had friends like that, Mr. Mark, you know? That wants the truth and knows something's not right. Okay, now we are live. It's called up. This is right now as we speak. Let me see if there's another channel, something where we can hear somebody talking or baby shower friends launch search for the missing mom. They threw a baby shower at the hospital, I do believe. I don't hear. I'm gonna flip back and forth through this. We're gonna watch some interviews and stuff too, so people can get more up to date. This here was 1 day ago.
3 weeks since anyone has seen this Northern Virginia mother right here on your screen, Mamta Kafalbat. Friends have been searching Manassas Park looking for any clues. Tonight, our Katie Lusso checked in with some of the people leading this search.
Is it taking too long?
Kind of furious a little bit, confused.
Their sentiment echoed by so many who've been closely following Mamta Kafalbat's disappearance. Monday night, they shared with WUSA 9 that after pressing for answers, the Manassas Park mayor, police chief, and several other officials agreed to meet with those who've been leading the search efforts.
We went in with a healthy level of skepticism,
but came out with something else, a feeling that they are being heard by the department and that this case is being taken seriously.
But we did establish the line of communications. Now we're in in touch. We talk to them every day, and we have a person appointed from the community to talk to them.
Up until now, they've
Exactly,
rallied outside the
Jules.
police department wanting answers. They've organized searches themselves, but still, nearly 3 weeks later, Mamta, a mother and nurse, is nowhere to be found. The latest update from Manassas Park Police came Thursday. They said her husband is the last person who reported seeing her. That was the night of July 31st. He told WUSA 9 they ate dinner together and then he took their baby upstairs and went to sleep. Mayor Jeanette Rochelle declined an interview on camera, but sent WUSA 9 a statement Monday night that reads in part, the Manassas Park Police Department is doing everything it can to locate Mamta Kaflabat. We are not engaging in speculation or guesswork. There are details not shared because that could compromise the investigation. She also shared that any updates or new info that can be shared will be released immediately. Those who were in that meeting hopeful and encouraged to keep searching.
No tip is too small to help us bring Mamta home.
Now, there are groups that plan to continue rallying outside the police department every afternoon. They are also hoping to have an update meeting with the chief and mayor later this week. In the meantime, if you have any information about
And look, it worked because now they're searching her home. Here's something where the friends
It has
speak
been
out.
16 days since Mamta Kaflabat was missing since last week. And for days, we have been there as friends, neighbors, even strangers came together to search for her. Tonight, Katie Lusso has an update from the friend who says she was the last person other than the family to speak with the missing mother.
time may be ticking, but Nadia Navarro says she's holding out hope.
I'm still hopeful. I still believe in miracles.
That her friend Mamta Kaflabat is okay.
I really do believe that Mamta is out there.
Hey, Mama
She
Bear.
organized searches.
Hey,
Hung up
Wacky.
hundreds of flyers.
No, not yet.
Oh, that's over there.
And launched social media accounts. The latest update from Manassas Park Police came Thursday night. They released a timeline. She was seen at work on July 27th, spoke to a friend on the 28th. That friend, Navarro says, is her. She told WUSA 9 she had several missed calls from Mamta, but says they also exchanged texts.
She really wanted me to come over, and that's something I'm still confused about.
She hasn't heard from her since, but says she's been replaying that conversation over and over. Police say the last person who saw her was her husband at their Manassas Park home on July 31st. We spoke with him Wednesday.
We don't have like any type of that. It was like normal day, like other regular days.
He told us he went to bed with their baby and never saw her again.
I don't know where she is at all. No idea.
No idea.
On August 2nd, police went to her home for a welfare check after she didn't show up to work and spoke with her husband. He says because she's gone missing before, they told him to keep searching for her. On August 5th, he reported her missing. Since then, police have remained tight-lipped about their investigation. Friday night, a group gathered outside the Manassas Park Police Department.
We were frustrated that we don't have any communication from the government authorities. More days passed by without knowing
Hey,
what
Kiki.
is happening.
Yeah, it's a new
We're
case.
fearful that something bad happened to her.
In a statement, Mayor Jeanette Rochelle wrote that the police department is working very hard, that not everything can be shared because that might compromise the investigation. In the meantime, the community has rallied together to try and find her, giving hope to Navarro.
There are good people in the world. That's how we can still function as a society, and it gives me hope and reassurance. And I'm so happy that so many people are as worried as for.
Jada, no, she didn't go missing before. She didn't. She just left him for a week, but she went to her friends. That was like back in February, I believe they said. And she took her husband. I mean, not her husband, her baby with her. You know what I mean? This time she didn't take the baby, so fuck him.
Mamta as I am.
Now, police say her husband and friends have been cooperative with their investigation. Tomorrow, there are several events planned, a rally and a search of a park she liked to walk in. We've got all the details up on WUSA9.com.
Let's see here. I'll switch back over to the live here and see if I can find something else. It's starting to get dark there. I wonder why they didn't do this to begin with. Do they have to have like a reason to believe this was a crime scene? I mean, yep, truly, bingo. I agree. Yeah, this is right now. Let's see. Okay, here's something we can watch here. Let's see. Oh, what's going on here? They end it. We'll come back to that.
We want to get back to now Joseph Olmo, who's been standing by for us on the story of a missing Manassas Park woman. Joseph joins us this morning outside the Nepali embassy, where her family has been trying to bring as much awareness to this case as possible.
This is in Nepal.
Hey there. It has been 15 very long
Or the
days
embassy.
since the last time that Mamta Kafli Bhatt was seen. She lives in Manassas Park. She is a pediatric nurse, but her most important job, she is a mother to an 11-month-old baby. And several concerned citizens of the Nepali American community came to Nepal's embassy here in Northwest Washington today to call on public officials, both here at home and abroad, to do more in finding Mamta. Joining us is one of those concerned community members on News 4, Bandita Sharma Dahal. You are an attorney. You're not representing anybody specifically in this case, but you are a concerned community member. You met moments ago with the acting ambassador of Nepal to the United States. What did he tell you and what did you ask of him?
So this is a series of the event that's been conducted because our goal is to find Mamta. As you said, community is concerned, everybody is concerned about her whereabouts. We need to know where she is. It's been very long. So our goal today was to present before him in terms of helping us, coordinating, bringing her family, her parents, her sibling back from Nepal because her family members are there. Bring them from Nepal to US. So we are working on that visa side as well. Another thing is even to be a liaison between the community members and the mainstream, just so that her issues are raised and it gets the attention that it needs for her to find her.
Bandita, have you been able to speak to any family members of Mamta? What are they telling you?
So I was on phone with her brother the other day. As I am an immigration attorney, so we are filing for her visa filing for his visa to come here. So we communicated on that behalf. Yes, I've been in communication with the family.
And what are they saying about, what is her brother saying about his sister?
I mean, they're worried. They're worried. It's been even for us, even though we are not related.
Me too,
as a
Allie.
community member and public in general, everybody is concerned. But imagining somebody so far away, not being able to see the whereabouts, they're really worried about her.
Absolutely. So you're in Northwest Washington, calling on the Nepali government to get as many family members from Nepal to the U.S. so that way they can be here in this time of uncertainty for Mamta's family.
Yes, that's one of the reasons.
Facts,
and another
Sally.
is definitely embassy is very reachable. They are very reachable. They're always supportive. So they also.
And her being a pediatric nurse, she could have lived a really good life with her and her daughter, She didn't need no man. She knew that too.
Said that they have been communicating with the police officials and everybody as well. It's an ongoing investigation, so they might not be able to share certain information, but they have already pressurized to find and at least give us information on what's going on.
Bandita, bear with me because I only have a couple seconds here. There's a Facebook group with over 4,000 people following it where some updates are being shared. There's obviously a lot of community support here. But
Jules, it was an arranged marriage.
Give a message to the community. Now we're in 15 days of not seeing Mamta. What would you like the community to know?
So we are aware that she was reaching for help. She was reaching for some kind of help. We don't know what. But now our role as a community member, as a woman, as a mother, as a neighbor, we just need to find where she is. How we can support right now is being involved, getting into the police station, showing up every day, because this is a weekday at 11 a.m. and some of us are here. So this is going to be the series. Tomorrow, some are planning to go to different park to find that. So
They're from
just show up
Nepal.
and read about her, spread the news. Maybe somebody will help us find her.
A lot of community support is needed for something like this. Thank you so much, Pandita Sharma Dahal, just one of the many concerned family members coming to, community members, not family members, coming to the Nepali embassy today. Again, this is Mamta Kafli Bhatt. She is a pediatric nurse, but she's also a mother to an 11-month baby. And all this community is trying to do is reunite her with her family. Back to you.
Joseph Olmo, everybody.
Yeah, the live stream ain't back on. Let's see if I can find another one. Yeah, it was an arranged marriage. Anna Walsh, and I haven't heard much back on that one either. I forgot about her. I covered her. The missing mothers get me, man. Is Nepal in India? I don't know where Nepal actually is. But them being foreign and stuff, that's probably why this case hasn't got more coverage than it has, and that's wrong. Because she's still a mother, and no one deserves this, and these piece of shit fucking men wanting to kill them. And yes, Kiki, the father has the child, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Let me go back up here and see if there's. No, there ain't another one, I don't think. It's really sad. Oh, that's cool, Unc. And Unc, thank you for what you done for me a while ago. I appreciate you, bro, for real. You're an amazing friend. Upper border, yeah. But that's where they're from, Unc. And this was an arranged marriage. I don't think. I know other countries are different, but that's just, they don't always work out, man. Jules, I think 2020, 2021-ish, not very long. 3 or 4 years. Let's see if I can find some more stuff here. Here, I'll go back and play the husband's interview because some of y'all wasn't here at the beginning. So you can hear what this fucker has to say. This is her husband. This was 6 days ago. He just speaks for himself here.
About your wife, what has been going on the last couple days, weeks?
Yeah, it's been very terrible time, like we are just, like my baby and then myself, we are just waiting minute and second.
He keeps saying my baby.
Second, just waiting like to get the, I don't know how to explain.
How are you doing?
I don't know. I'm like frustrating.
How long have you guys been married? 3 years, you said?
Plus.
Talk to me about your relationship. What, the last couple of months, how have you guys been?
Yeah,
hey,
it's been like,
Cha.
very good, like, since like 2 months, like before that, one time we have like some arguments because, yeah.
Do you want to grab her?
Yeah, can you hold?
Yeah, of course. Hi. Timeline of events. Obviously, there's been a little bit of discrepancy in the day you last saw her. Talk to me about the last time you saw her.
In the evening of the Wednesday, we were here and then we ate together. Yes.
What did she say? What was she like? Did she?
We don't have like any type of that. It was like normal day, like other regular days. Just we were taking care of our babies. It was like very normal.
Did she say anything
Hey,
about
gossip
leaving?
love.
So how did you realize that she was missing?
Oh, she wasn't affair at her work, and then she is very focused on her work. And then once we know she's not at work, then that makes very serious to me, and that's how you know like I don't know what I supposed to say.
When was the last time you saw her?
A Wednesday in the evening.
Okay, and then what happened after that? Did she leave? Did you leave?
No, just she was working on the kitchen. After eating dishes and then stuff like that, I just went upstairs with my baby.
Okay, and you went to sleep, or?
Yes.
Okay, and then what happened next? When was she supposed to go to work that night?
Yeah, we work early in the morning. Yeah, about 5:30.
I don't
Around
think he worked.
6, we supposed to leave from the home.
But she left the night before.
No, Thursday supposed to she at work. On Thursday she's supposed to at work.
So Wednesday night, though, what happened there? You went to sleep. Where was she?
Oh, so she was working in the kitchen, and then right there, usually if I have to work, I go there, and then sometimes in the morning we do not disturb because of the baby, who is not working, we do not disturb to another person, so keep taking care of the baby, and then slightly left the home and then go for work. That's what that's what the regular schedule is.
So she never came to sleep, though.
Yes, he came. I heard noise, something like that. She came she was here doing dishes and then stuff like that. I heard that. Some type of noise, but you don't pay much attention like that because that is the regular schedule.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't normally sleep together at night.
Oh, we do sometimes. If we have work, sometimes if we feel more relaxed, we go there is two separate areas.
Gotcha, okay.
And then sometimes one sleep on the floor, and then sometimes another person sleep on the bed. Usually we do not want to disturb our baby. That's why we try to minimize our noise, stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. So police came to the home, and what did they say to you? Because you didn't initially report her missing. Why
No,
is that?
On the next day, when on the first day when she did not come at home in the evening, and then I check around, usually where she go for hang around and then stay for with the friends. Just I check from the outside, and then I thought she went before something like that. So I just came back and then sleep with the baby, and then next day once I wake up, little bit later, I was working in the kitchen with the babies, and then police say she's not at work, she's at home. Then I realized very seriously, then I talk to police, and then I say stay here, just talk to police, and then why she did not at work, this and that, and then I really start, and then I say I'm gonna file it. So police suggest me just if it happens before, search around, and then if you are tired of searching, you can file it. And then very next day, and then I text to the police officer, he I already searched everywhere, and then he respond me in the text message. And then later on it's a long text message, he said okay, now you can officially file it, call 911. And then that's what I did after that.
Yeah, he's over it. He's ready for this to be over.
Has she ever gone missing before?
What do you mean?
You said to me on the phone that she's left before.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. How many times? What were the circumstances? Did you call police?
No, at that time we never called police. At that time altogether 3 times she went out. At that time she has a demand because our parents were here, and then she say she wanna send parents back, and then she wanna stay only with 3, our baby and then ourselves.
Okay, but this time she didn't leave with the baby.
No. No, before as well, baby, she always leave baby here. She didn't do not take the baby.
She never took the baby.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Did she leave with any belongings?
Yes,
Did
she
leave with
did.
a car?
No, most of the belongings are here, but like her regular stuff, paperwork or stuff like that. Like she usually put her on a bag, stuff like that. Other than that, most of the stuff are here.
So somebody at the press conference today said that her passport and was
Yes,
missing.
Yep.
because like a passport and then stuff like that, because she started new job here, and then usually she put on the bag, and then passport is not here because on the passport there is a stamp which work as a work permit. That's why maybe
She would take her daughter
she
before
took
the
it with
pass.
her.
I know some people got pretty upset with you today. What is your message to them?
Just like be calm, like help. Our main focus is help finding my wife and my baby's mom, and then cooperate with the police, and then like just go in a positive way.
Do you have any idea where she could be at this point?
Yeah, wherever like I have doubted, I already personally I carry my baby, and then personally I went there, and then I already take a look.
Where would that be?
Falls Church and then other places. Yeah.
You mentioned to me on the phone that you're the one suffering tonight. You mentioned
Yeah, I'm the sufferer one. I'm the sufferer. My baby and then myself. Like we are suffering the most.
what do you say to her if she's watching this right now?
If she is watching, come back. Whatever is the issue, like we can fix it. Please.
Did you guys have any sort of fight before?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Did you hear the people at the press conference today talking about
Yeah,
how
I was there with the baby, but like I stay for like hour or something like that. After that, baby is keep crying, so somebody dropped me off here.
you don't know where she is at all? No idea.
No idea.
Very evil unk.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Okay, then Nancy Grace done a segment on her that we're going to go over because I haven't heard this. I actually just seen it. It was 6 days ago. The baby shower friends. I'm still looking to see if there's. Well, it got dark, so you probably won't be able to see nothing on your own anyway. Yeah, I wish it showed his hands too, Jules. Right, Nicole. Yeah, she walked away. Don't look this way. But he didn't explain the time she left before she left him. Like she was going to separate from him. And she took her daughter and went stayed at a friend's house for a week. This was like back in February. But he didn't disclose any of that information. Go figure.
News tonight. Baby shower friends launch a frantic search for a missing mom, 28. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. Thank you for being with us.
I got this sped up some, y'all. Bear with me.
Voice of Virginia.
Hold on. Yeah.
A Virginia mom and nurse misses her shift. Calls go to voicemail. Friends and family are worried. Concern grows for missing Mamta.
Where is Mamta? This woman devoted to her baby girl. She's a new mom. And an incredible pediatric nurse puts herself through school to excel. She's juggling all the plates, keeping all the balls in the air. And then suddenly she doesn't show up for her shift at the hospital.
Thank you, Nicole.
And it is her friends, her coworkers who become alarmed. Then her friends from a baby shower band together with other friends and even people she's never met to try and find Mamta. Can somebody tell me why it
They're
took
from
so
Nepal.
long from the time she goes missing till the time flyers are posted digitally and she is actually
Yes, I vote gay.
categorized as a missing person? We've lost days and days and days. And this little girl is wondering, where is mommy? First of all, who is this person? Listen.
Newlyweds Naresh and Mamta Bhatt settle into married life after Bhatt joins the Army and serves 2 active tours overseas, reportedly maintaining active secret clearance. Meanwhile, Mamta completes college to become a pediatric nurse at Prince William Hospital. The couple welcomes their first baby, a little girl. The two decide to split the week, so when one of them is at work, the other is home with their new baby girl. This means while new mom Mamta pulls a pediatric shift at Prince William Hospital, Naresh is home, and likewise when he's at...
Oh, see, I didn't know he was military. So good thing I watched this because I didn't know that part.
General Dynamics working IT, Mamta has mommy duty.
Joining me in an all-star panel to make sense of what we are learning right now about Mamta's disappearance and how can we find her? Can we bring her home alive with a baby girl and a big family waiting on her? Joining me, an investigative reporter from Fox 5, Nana Santu Bonsu.
Jules, I haven't heard what his job was at all. Do you want me to go back to that part where it talked about the military here? Let's see here. Right here's where it says something about the
Newlyweds
military.
Naresh and Mamta Bhatt settle into married life after Bhatt joins the Army and serves 2 active tours overseas, reportedly maintaining active secret clearance. Meanwhile, Mamta completes college to become a pediatric nurse at Prince William Hospital. The couple welcomes their first baby, a little girl. The two decide to split the week, so when one of them is at work, the other is home with their new baby girl. This means while new mom Mamta pulls a pediatric shift at Prince William Hospital, Naresh is home, and likewise, when he's at General Dynamics working IT, Mamta has mom.
Did you get that, or you need me to slow it down, Jules? Because I got it sped up. Here, I'll do it one more time and slow it down.
Lost days and days and days. And this little girl is wondering, where is mommy? First of all, who is this person? Listen.
Newlyweds Naresh and Mamta Bhatt settle into married life after Bhatt joins the Army and serves 2 active tours overseas, reportedly maintaining active secret clearance. Meanwhile, Mamta completes college to become a pediatric nurse at Prince William Hospital. The couple welcomes their first baby, a little girl. The two decide to split the week, so when one of them is at work, the other is home with their new baby girl. This means while new mom Mamta pulls a pediatric shift at Prince William Hospital, Naresh is home, and likewise, when he's at General Dynamics working IT, Mamta has mommy duty.
Joining me in an all-star panel to make sense of what we are learning right now about Mamta's disappearance and how can we find her? Can we bring her home alive with a baby girl and a big family waiting on her? Joining me, an investigative reporter from Fox 5, Nana Santu Bonsu. But first, I want to go to a friend of Mamta's, Nadia Navarro, friend of Mamta, GoFundMe organizer, and the GoFundMe is Help Find Mamta. Nadia, again, thank you for being with us. When did you realize Mamta was gone?
August 9th, I was made aware. I got a call from a friend I met at Mamta's baby shower.
August 9, today is August 14. So you found out she was missing on August 9. Okay, I'm already 5 days in, but it gets worse. It's much further than just 5 days in. Nadia, tell me that one more time. Who called you?
A friend from the baby shower that I met there.
Okay, tell me about the baby shower. Let's start right there.
Okay, it took place last year, and there were probably around 100 people there. It was really big.
This woman is so loved. And there you see her.
Okay, so this will be perfect to watch this because at 9:30 Eastern time in an hour is going to be a press conference. So hang tight, you all. This will be perfect timing to watch this.
At a traditional garb at the baby shower. The gender reveal had already happened. They knew they were having a baby girl, and look at the joy on her face. I wonder what she's thinking right now and what has happened to that smile. She's now been away from her baby girl for quite some time. What time do we think she went missing? Well, she was last seen alive July 31. I understand to an investigative reporter Fox 5 joining us, Nana Santu Bonsu, that she was last seen July 31, but no one realized she was missing until she did not show up for her pediatric nurse shift. Is that correct?
Yes, Nancy, thanks for having me. You're absolutely correct. Police in Manassas Park tell us that the last time she was seen was Wednesday, July 31st at her home in Manassas Park. And as we've been discussing, according to her coworkers, she did not show up for her shift on the 1st. And that's when they got concerned and they called police and a welfare check was requested.
Okay, Nana, I just had chills go down my whole self. When you say pediatric nurse, I'm just thinking of all the love, all the dedication, all the long hours the pediatric nurses in the NICU devoted and saved my children. And now she's gone. And who's trying to find her? Who's trying to help her? I mean, they literally saved my twins' lives. They saved their lives. And from what I hear about her,
Oh, Nancy's going to cry.
This is her friend. She was completely devoted to pediatric nursing, which is no small thing. That's a niche. That is a specialty. And then the miracle. She had her own baby girl. There is no way in HELL this woman would leave that pediatric unit, and more important, her own baby.
Amen.
That's true. She would never do that.
Tell me about her as a person, Nadia.
I would say Mamta is an incredibly dedicated person. She worked while she was studying, and she would study for at least 9 hours a day to take the NCLEX exam. That's the nursing exam. She studied for months and months. And even when she had her baby and when she was pregnant up to 8 months, she was still working.
You know,
Yeah, Kiki, allegedly.
Joining us.
She ran away and left her baby,
Raleigh
right?
at triangledivorcelawyers.com. Kathleen, what Nadia Navarro just said brings back memories of study. I remember even studying in the bathtub in law school. It's constant. When she said 9 hours a day, that's for real. People do study that hard, that intensely, if they want to succeed, if they care about what they are doing. Yes, there's those students that go off and have a weekend drunk every weekend and kick around. Not this girl. No, not Mamta. Tell them it's real. People really do study that hard. If you look at my law school books, which I still have, even though they were third hand when I bought them, there are watermarks all over them from turning the pages on the side of the bathtub.
Well, when I went to law school, Nancy, we didn't have laptops. I had index cards in shoe boxes, and we would spend 8 to 10 hours a day. That was our job, as this is her job. Adding into this, her nursing career, being a mother, she's clearly a dedicated and hardworking person. You don't become a NICU nurse without being a very, very dedicated nurse. It's a lot.
You know, back to you, Nadia Navarro. I want to follow up on her dedication. What she went through to become a pediatric nurse. There is no way she's going to just not show up for her shift.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, being a nurse was her absolute dream, and it's something that she did in India, but she had to restart the process of getting board certified here. And she was completely committed to it. Nothing was going to stop her. Every day she was taking notes. If you went into her room, it was the walls from everywhere were filled with sticky notes everywhere.
So that day, everything goes sideways. Listen.
Bells of alarm go off when new mom, Mamta, does not show up for her regular shift at Prince William. In fact, it's so out of character, Mamta's coworkers began reaching out to find out what's wrong. Unable to reach her, the hospital management calls Manassas Park Police begging for a welfare check on Mamta and her baby.
To Brian Fitzgibbons, joining us along with Nana Saintu Bonsu and friend Nadia Navarro. Brian Fitzgibbons, Director of Operations, USPA Nationwide Security, leads a team of investigators specializing in finding missing people, and you can find them at USPA Security. I can go on, but I want to get back to Mamta. Okay, Brian, thank you for being with us. You know what I hate among so many things? When women here, you've got Nadia saying her baby shower friends let me know she's missing. When it's scoffed at, when it's frowned upon, when it's discounted, that moms, friends, baby shower friends, as in this case, say something is wrong. Why do police, God bless them, because they are the backbone of every case I ever prosecuted. Why do they go, oh, she'll show up. She's probably with her boyfriend. What? Okay, my head is starting to hurt right here. She's with her boyfriend, or she's just having a layabout, or she's having me time, or she's gone for a girls' weekend. That's such BS. Why is this discounted? Why did so many days pass before that digital flyer went online, before she was even reported missing? I'll get back to the husband on that in a moment. But why is the observation of women friends discounted this way, like we're all hysterical? I actually feel hysterical right now.
I agree, Lace, and it's sad.
She's helped all of these babies, all of these women get through the single most difficult thing in their life that they've encountered up to that point. But nobody's helping her. Why? Why is it us and her baby shower friends trying to find her?
It's amazing, Nancy. Time and again, we see this in situations with missing women, that red flags are blown by, that they're overlooked by either law enforcement or the public. Now, in this case, I think there is something important for us to note. Law enforcement categorized her disappearance as involuntary. Okay, this is important for a couple of reasons. First and foremost, when they categorize her disappearance as involuntary, that's in the NCIC database where all missing cases go. Okay, this is one of 6 categorizations, and that involuntary coding makes up less than 1% of all missing people in the United States. So when law enforcement did that, that's a strong indicator to me that they have more information on the circumstances surrounding her disappearance.
Okay, that was a lot of words, Brian Fitzgibbons. And you know how I like to hear it? Fast and furious, like a bullet. Give it to me in a bullet. Can you do that? No? Well, okay, you know what? I'll take your words and I'll shoot them right back at you in a bullet. Cops say she's involuntarily missing. What does that mean? It's what we've been saying for now, 13 minutes? She would never have left her child, her baby girl, willingly. She didn't decide to go to the mall. Can you agree with that, Brian?
Absolutely. I think back to, I had 2 children, Nancy, and if my wife was gone for more than 4 hours, I'd be calling everybody in the neighborhood to find where she was. The bottom line is days and days went by, and this is absolutely urgent matter.
Brian Fitzgibbons, did you just say the Director of Operations, USPA Nationwide Security, if your wife is gone 4 hours and you don't hear from her, you find that odd?
Absolutely. I'm calling everybody in
Okay,
the
so it's
neighborhood.
not
I'm
just
calling
me.
her family. It's not just you, Nancy. No.
Because if my husband is gone that long, I'm not like, oh, let me read his emails. He's with somebody. He's out at a bar. I don't think that. I think things like he's had a wreck. Somebody hit him over the head in the parking lot and he's bleeding out. Those are the kind of things that come to my mind. You know what? I'm with you. 4 hours and I don't know where he or my children are. That's a problem for me. So Nadia Navarro joining me, friend of Mamta and GoFundMe organizer about Help Find Mamta. When you were told she did not show up for her shift as a pediatric nurse, what did you think? What was your immediate thought?
I thought that was impossible. She would never have missed a shift. She wouldn't.
Virginia police in search of missing mom, Mamta, last seen in Manassas Park.
Where is missing mom, Mamta? Notice we say missing. That has a whole meaning to it. When you say, oh, they're late for work, that's one thing. When you say they're missing, that's a whole nother scenario. To Dr. John Delatorre joining me, licensed psychologist, mediator, and specializes in forensic psychology. Dr. Delatorre, thank you for being with us. I'm a little concerned. Why is it us, you five and myself, and our whole crew searching for Mamta, her baby shower friends? Why was her disappearance so quickly discounted? Days went by before she was officially named as missing.
Well, see, here's from my perspective, I think the police are trying to catch up, right? And you know, the other guest was describing how she's involuntary, but why did it take so long? Who says that the last time she was seen was on July 31st? Where did the police get that information? Could it have been possible that she's been missing for a lot longer and her disappearance just wasn't actually raised? Where was the urgency from her family members to get this name out there to say, hey, she's gone, she's engaging in a behavior that she has no business engaging in, that she would never do under any circumstances? Where is the urgency to get this done? Now, I can understand people, deal with stressors in all different kinds of ways, but if your statement is that you love her and this person is important to you, you would anticipate that they would do more to get a resolution to what is going on.
Joining me, investigative reporter from Fox 5, Nana Saintu Bonsu. Nana, Delatorre brings up a good point. Like, why didn't the family raise a red bell of alarm? Well, wait. When you are working crazy shifts as a pediatric nurse, that can be at night, that can be in the mornings, when you're raising a child and you're up with the baby all during the night, you may not check in with mom and dad religiously every day. 2 or 3 days can pass when you haven't spoken to them. Did that happen to me? No. But does it happen to most people? Yes. So 3, 4 days may have passed without her family even realizing she was missing.
Nancy, that's a good question. And that's a question we've all been asking. Why did it take so long? Fine. If her husband didn't call immediately, what about her parents? Does she have family? How about her siblings? But to answer your immediate question, I don't know if Mamta has an extended family here. We only heard from a brother a couple days ago at a community gathering. He FaceTimed or video called in from Nepal.
We have to be her voice, along with her friends, along with her baby shower friends, banding together to try to find this missing mom. And with me, one of those friends, Nadia Navarro, who's spearheading the GoFundMe, Help Find Mamta. That's M-A-M-T-A, M-Mother, A-M-T-A. Nadia, you spoke to her, I guess, on weekly, every 10-day basis, correct?
Yes, and the last time I spoke to her I heard from her was July 28th.
July 28th. So we know she was alive July 28th. Good gravy. It's August 14th. So you heard oh, hey, while I've got you, Nadia, tell me about her schedule. What kind of shifts was she working at the hospital?
So I know she was actually working part-time. She was working twice a week. And I think they were normally like 12-hour shifts.
So 12 hours per shift. I know she and her husband were passing off who was going to be with the baby and who was going to go to work. He's apparently an IT guru. So speaking of the husband, listen.
As police pull up to the home, husband Naresh Bhatt tells police that he doesn't know where his wife is, but he isn't concerned, saying she often leaves for 2 or 3 weeks at a time. Bhatt tells police they haven't been getting along well and have even talked about divorce, even though their families frown on such talk. Satisfied there's nothing to worry about, the officers leave.
Okay, what? Not worried? Not concerned? Well, our friends go up in arms when they hear this. To Nana Saintu Bonsu joining us, Fox 5 investigative reporter, you stated that you went to the door and knocked on the door. He answered the door because I've watched him very carefully. And of course, I'm just a trial lawyer, but I see him trying to walk away from reporters like, yeah, okay, bye. Man, I'd be laying on the courthouse steps, screaming my head off, begging for people to interview me to help me find my husband. Don't even mention my twins. But he kind of walks away. He goes, look, I got to go home and take care of the baby. Okay, yeah, I can get that part. I can understand that. This video is from our friends at Fox 5 DC. What did you learn when you on the door?
So as we were approaching the door, we weren't sure if he was even home because we did hear that he had spent several hours at the police department on Monday. So we got to the neighborhood. We did like a door knock with neighbors first. We spoke to one neighbor who said, "Oh, he's home. We saw him enter. He went through the garage. So go ahead and knock." So what do? We approach the door. In these situations, you don't know how you want to enter it. You don't know if he's even going to open. You don't know what he's going to do when he opens. You don't know what you're going to be presented with. So my photographer and I, Jesse, decide, you know what, we're going to roll on the camera. We approach the door. I knock. We stand there for maybe 30 seconds, but he comes out, opens the storm door, and we just start talking. So I'm like, when did she go missing? Because at this point, we're all confused with the timeline. Police are saying she was last seen on the 31st. Police are saying they came to the house. The official report wasn't till August 5th. So I'm like, let's just ask the husband when the last time he saw his wife was. He did not answer that question. But he tells me on Friday, August 2nd, he called police and police came to the house. He said something with the reports or documentation took a while. And then Monday, it was officially documented and the report was official. So we went back to police a day later and said, hey, her husband's saying that he called and you went. And they said, absolutely not. That is incorrect. We went to the house on Friday because a coworker called for a welfare check. Obviously, I'm finding all of this out after. So as I'm interviewing him, having a conversation with him on Monday, we're just trying to piece together dates. Anyways, I say, sir, are you going to come to this vigil? He says, I'm not coming to the vigil because the baby is inside and I have to take care of her. I say any words that we can just put out to the community. And he tells me, I just want my wife to be found positively. The wording was a little weird. It was choppy, but we used it. He said he wants his wife back in a positive way. And then he left. But his demeanor, a little shy. Like I said, it wasn't full sentences. When he was giving us his timeline, he was a bit all over the place. But I will tell you, just people don't tend to remember, like, was the first Thursday, the second Friday. So
Look at her beautiful smile.
Please.
So right now, we're just...
Right now,
yes.
I can remember the last time I saw my fiance, Keith, before he was murdered. I remember it distinctly. It was early morning around 5 a.m. on August the 6th. I had on my pajamas. He had on a denim shirt. He got in his car. He rolled down the driveway of my parents' home. He took a right turn. And as he left, he slung his left arm, driving with his right, slung his left arm over the driver's window and waved goodbye to me. I remember it distinctly. I know the time, the location, and the date. So I'm having a little problem with you telling me that he was, quote, all over the place regarding the last time he saw his wife. And you know what? Wife is enough. But what about the fact this is the mother of his child?
Family and friends insist Mamta would never leave her baby. Following the
I
women's
got you,
outrage,
Nicole.
police followed up
Same.
with Naresh Bhatt. This time, they asked to look around the house, inside and out. After Manassas police talked to Bhatt, he decides he should file a missing person report.
Please join us on our mission to find missing people, especially children, to solve where we...
Baby seemingly vanishes from a Virginia town. Family in desperate search of Mamta.
And that search is becoming more desperate as every day passes. To Brian Fitzgibbons, Director of Operations USPA Nationwide Security, could you explain it in the way only you can, that every hour a missing person remains missing? I don't mean a mom on a walkabout or a mom going for me time with her girlfriends. I mean truly, as she is categorized by police, involuntarily missing. With every hour, the statistics of her coming home alive lessen.
Absolutely. The chances of her coming home alive go down with every hour that passes, Nancy. And my question for Naresh is, when was this time that she was gone for multiple weeks at a time? We have Mamta on social media posting on almost a daily basis videos with her baby at their house. Okay, so this is a very concerning case. Every day that goes by, there's a baby that doesn't know where her mother is. And we're scratching our heads here, wondering why this timeline is what it is.
And what about the husband? Let me get this straight. Nana Sentu Bosu joining us, investigative reporter Fox 5. And again, thank you for that exclusive video you're letting us use. What am I hearing that he has? Oh, I had to make a note of this. Active, special, secret, intel. What does he call it? Active secret clearance with the Army? What?
Nancy, these are all things we're trying to confirm on our end. Of course, yes, we've seen his book, we've seen the images, we've spoken to friends just like Nadia, who had shared with us that he did serve at a point. He was deployed and come back. We're still waiting on confirmation for the actual details of when he served, what he served, and what clearances he has. But these are all things that we're just working to try to confirm, to even try to get a better idea of who her husband is.
Yeah, I need to find that out. In the meantime, listen.
An IT guru, Mamta's husband, Naresh Bhatt, is not actively searching for his wife, explaining that he is left to take care of their baby girl. Notably, he also has not helped to spread her story or her missing person poster on social media. Why? He claims to have a sensitive job with the U.S. military, but even given his so-called secret clearance, he's uncertain exactly when he reported his wife missing. Bhatt tells Fox 5 he contacted police Friday, August 2nd, but police didn't file the report until Monday, August 5th. He then tells another outlet he contacted police on August 4th and filed a missing person report, while other reports say Mamta wasn't reported missing until August 5th.
Back out to our guests. Let me understand something. Brian Fitzgibbons, the police performed a welfare check, right? And jump in, Nadia, Nana, Dr. Delatorre, Kathleen. Brian, when police first went to the home, it seemed to me that the husband explained away her absence and police just went away.
Correct, Nancy. It sounds like police accepted what Naresh told them, that Mamta typically goes missing now, or typically goes away for a week or two at a time. Now, this seems to be contrary to
Probably
what
because
her
they're
friends
not
and family are saying.
Americans.
Yeah, the
Sad.
fact that she would just, quote, go away for weeks on end got them in an outrage. And again, let me report, the husband has not been named a suspect in Mamta's disappearance. But I want to follow up, Brian, with something you detected regarding a chat room, an online group Mamta visited.
Yes, Nancy, and this gives us more concern in this case. Members of a private Facebook group have come forward and provided some screenshots of Mamta's communications over the last few months, that she was in the process of separating from Naresh. Okay,
There
and
they
there
are.
was
That's what I was talking about
concerning posts made in
earlier.
there and concerning comments that Mamta made about not having access to funds, not having access to a vehicle, not understanding the different laws around custody, and various threats that were made to her by Naresh about the custody of their child. So this adds to the mix of that reporting timeline and the time lost in this case, that these are really dire circumstances for Mamta.
Days pass before the husband of missing Virginia mom and nurse Mamta Bhatt reports her missing to authorities. Where is Mamta?
We were just speaking to domestic relations expert Kathleen Murphy. Kathleen, you were talking about the sometimes explosive scenario when you have a baby. It adds additional stress. The baby is up all night. Both of the parents are working. Now, you see the mom here, Mamta, and I'm looking forward to hearing from Nadia Navarro, who is one of her dear friends, going online to an anonymous chat room. She doesn't know these people. They don't know her, begging for help. Now, I want to circle back to what I mentioned earlier. I mentioned it for a reason. That's dated Feb 16. He is telling people, the husband, that he has, quote, active secret clearance with the Army. All right, whatever. But he's telling that to his wife, too. So in her mind, he is an IT guru. He has special secret clearance with the Army, with the government. Can you imagine how this adds to her feeling of helplessness?
I see it all the time where women are coming into my office and they tell me these stories from their husbands, and they're scared. They don't know how to make decisions, making these decisions to leave their spouse. It's very difficult in combination with the information that they're getting from their spouse. It's so dangerous, Nancy. And I have really bad feelings for this mother because I don't believe she's alive at this point.
Last scene in the home. I'm going to go to Nadia Navarro, Mamta's friend, and this is the person that banded everyone together to start looking for Mamta after baby shower friends contacted her, and she spearheaded the GoFundMe Help Find Mamta. M as in mother, A, M as in mother, T, A. Nadia, were you privy to any of the dynamic between her and her husband?
Absolutely. When I lived with them, I just lived with Mamta, and he would call me on my phone constantly and text me constantly. I figured it was Mamta's first time in the States and that he was just really worried about her well-being. But it did get very intense for me as he started to kind of control where I would go to. And like at one point, I wanted to take Mamta to an Indian store so she could see all the spices. And it just was about 10 minutes further than we normally drove. It was only about 20 minutes then, like, total. But he wouldn't really let her leave the house like that was any further than 5 minutes. And on our way there, he started calling us frantically, and he started yelling at me to turn around and that she couldn't go there and that it was too far away. I thought it was a lot, but I thought maybe he's just, I can see now in hindsight that it was extremely controlling behavior, but I was naive and I just thought he was worried for her.
Let me understand something. I'm hearing this for the first time. Nadia Navarro, a friend of Mamta's, you stated that he would call and text you constantly. About what?
He just needed constant location updates from me. So if we went anywhere to grab food or to want to study, he would be like, where exactly are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? And you have to be back in 30 minutes, basically, to the house.
What are you doing? Who are you with? How would Mamta react to all that?
Oh, she actually reacted very well. She goes, oh, he's just worried. And it did make me a little worried, but her reaction would kind of soften it for me. She would say, it's okay, it's normal, he's just worried. And I was like, this doesn't seem normal, but if you're saying it's normal and it's a cultural thing, okay.
You know what? I feel sick to my stomach. Dr. John Delatorre, explain.
Yeah, it should make you feel sick to your stomach, Nancy, because here's the issue. These are the kinds of yellow flags that people often just kind of push to the side. This is clear power and control elements that are associated with domestic abusers. But it's still at the top of the list. There's a reason why if a woman goes missing, the first person you look at is her boyfriend / husband.
Guys, let me give you a number. The National Domestic Violence Hotline, 800-799-7233. Repeat, 800-799-7233. And let me reiterate, the husband has not been named a person of interest or a suspect. Tonight, we are all about finding Mamta.
A nurse mom of a 10-month-old baby misses her shift at the hospital. Her husband doesn't report her missing for almost a week. Where is Mamta?
Where is Mamta? There is a tip line number 703-361-1136. Repeat, 703-361-1136. She has been classified as involuntarily missing. Involuntarily missing. To Nadia Navarro, her friend who's spearheading the GoFundMe to help the search effort, I'm amazed and flabbergasted that it's her baby shower friends banding together to try to find her, creating the flyers, getting it out there, getting it on social media. Tell me about the efforts to find Mamta.
Well, when I was told that Mamta was missing, I had a really hard time finding news and confirmation of it. I Googled, I looked everywhere, and I just couldn't find information at first until I went onto Facebook. I had to go onto the specific Manassas Park Police website, and that's when I started seeing what happened. And I finally was able to find some things on TikTok, but they were only in Nepali, which is why I started the Facebook group Find Mamta Kafalbat, so that I could consolidate everything that I could find.
I don't think she would have left her baby
so that more
behind.
people could find out about it. Then I made a flyer. I printed out about 500 copies, and I let people know that I was going to be handing out stacks of flyers to post around town. The first day I did that, only one person showed up. We did our best to go into her neighborhood.
And if she was leaving the country, she would have told her friends, surely.
No idea. I mean, nobody knew that she was missing. And I wasn't going to let that happen. We've also raised money. Now I've raised over $2,000 to help pay for flyers. We bought walkie-talkies. We bought marking tape for areas that we're going to search, and whistles and reflective vests.
To Brian Fitzgibbons, Director Operations, USPA Nationwide Security, did you hear what Nadia Navarro just said? She and the other ladies are having to do a GoFundMe to get money to make more flyers. Only one person showed up to help her go physically search for Mamta. I mean, how wrong is this? Why is this happening to this young mom? I mean, think about it. The husband's not out there searching for her. The brother's in Nepal. I don't know where anybody else is.
Right,
These
Lacey.
ladies have banded together. She's reported missing late. The neighbors didn't even know what was going on. I mean, how pitiful is this that Nadia is out there trying to search, and one other lady shows up to try to find Mamta?
It's heartbreaking, Nancy, and thank God for these baby shower friends who have banded together to spread the word, because I don't think that you would have found out about this and been able to give this case the attention that it deserves.
Yeah, I mean, and joining me literally at the last minute, Nana Saintu Bonsu, our investigative reporter, Fox 5 out of DC. I just happened to find her online yesterday. I think, gosh, where did I find her? Somebody asked me, reached out on Twitter, I think it was. And I saw it. And then suddenly I'm like, we've got to change everything. We've got to do this, Mom, tonight, now. And then we, found you. But it's just so haphazard. Just, can you imagine this, Nana? Just one other lady shows up and off they go. And they're trying to raise money to buy whistles. I mean, it's like everyone is letting her down.
Nancy, I want to say two things. One, to Nadia, don't ever think the work that you're doing is taken for granted or no one notices, because it's through you creating that Facebook page that news outlets and journalists like myself were able to figure out what was happening. Getting on that Facebook page, making those flyers, coming together, hosting those gatherings and vigils and making those signs. That's what alerted us and prompted us to, for lack of better words, the severity of the situation. Again, we would have never known she was a mother, 28 years old, 11-month-old baby, pediatric nurse. We didn't know anything. We didn't know any of this through the press release that Manassas Park Police put out.
And another thing, before I give police too much of a hard time about the delay, who am I going to believe? Them or the husband? All I know is this woman is missing. And if it were not for Nadia Navarro and people like Nana Saintu Bonsu, I wouldn't even know about it. Please help us find Mamta. Everyone has let her down. Don't let it be us too. Tip line 703-361-1136. We stop now and we remember an American hero, Trooper Joel Pop, Michigan State Police. Trooper Pop struck and killed by a vehicle while assisting with a DUI. Survived by grieving wife Stephanie, daughter Emma Lynn. American hero, Trooper Joel Pop. End of watch. Thank you to our guests, and thank you especially for Nadia Navarro leading the search for her friend. Thank you for being with us, because in cases like this, the only way this young mom's powerlessness is known and understood is through knowledge. Nancy Gray signing off. I'll see you tomorrow night, 6 and 9 o'clock sharp Eastern.
It's got me sad as fuck, man. Oh, it hurts my heart, man, these missing mamas. Okay, yeah, there's gonna be a presser at 9:30. We got 30 minutes here. I'm trying to um let me go over here. Trying to find where it's at. Trying to find a news station that's gonna be streaming it. You're welcome, Sharon, love. Yeah, I bet he found out she was leaving, and yeah. And like I said, allegedly he wouldn't let her have a cell phone, and her friends got her one, and he probably felt that cell phone, probably went through it, seeing what she was doing. Yeah, hey Megs, I'm okay. This just breaks my heart. I get emotional over these cases of these missing mamas, and they always touch my heart. And every one of them. I don't know why these touch my heart more than even the kids sometimes. I try to get out of true crime, but like this case here, I've been watching here and there, like JLR. And how's your daddy, Megs? Is he doing any better? I love you. Fuck, I was muted. I'm sorry, Megs. I need to check our little group chat thingy. I've been busy. Trying to find this. I'm looking. I don't want us to miss the presser. They're probably just going to tell us they conducted a search warrant, but we knew that. And he probably didn't expect this case to pick up a little momentum, you know, and it has, thank God. No, I'm not sick, Megs. I've been crying. When I was watching the Nancy Grace segment, I was crying. I'm a puss. Every one of these missing mama cases fucking get me. Because they all end the same, and I hate it. Except for, like, Rachel Moran, that fucking sicko from Venezuela got her. I'm trying to get us here. I know, Lacey, it could be any of us. I think that's why it gets me, you know? It could be any of us. Yeah, Teresa, I know. We're waiting on it. It's what we're waiting on, love. Thank you, though, for letting me know, just in case we didn't know. I'm trying to keep eye out, you know, what channel and stuff. A lot of them playing, fucking Clinton, Pelosi, and Waltz set to speak at the DNC tonight. I figure. Joel, there's you fucking walnut with the wig. I wanted to cover all that, but I just can't hardly listen to them fucking Democratic motherfuckers. I appreciate you, Teresa. I'm glad you come over here with us. It does show we care, and yeah. How long is that, Lace, that interview? I mean, we could watch it now while we wait for the god dang walnut. Jules, that cracks me up. I'll never look at them the same. A Hoover vacuum cover. All the nuts are there, yep. Oh, it's 50 minutes long, yeah. Man, I guess we could start it. I don't know, I want to keep it here. Did you text it to me, Lace, or message it to me? I need to watch it first, okay. I might go live after this or tomorrow. Probably wait till tomorrow because it's gonna be past my bedtime. Thank you, love. Let me turn this TV down. These people need to leave these mothers alone, man. Let these kids grow up without their mama, and it's the worst fucking thing to grow up without your mama, man. It sucks. I think that's why they get me so much because my mom died when I was 19, you know, and I'd rather her have waited and died when she got older, you know, so I could have had all them years with her. And but fucking drugs, man. Aw, thank you, Teresa. I love you here. You still here, Two-Face Marty? Oh wow, it's gonna be interesting to watch, Lace. Yeah, she was in here earlier, Megs, and I called her out. She says she wasn't in Cher's chat. Remember I told you the other day? Yeah, Two-Face Marty was here. She probably still is lurking. I don't like that fucking Two-Face shit. Fuck yeah, Lace, I'm gonna call him out 'cause she was in my inbox talking trash about Cher. Then not long ago, like the last week or so, she was in Cher's chat fucking sucking the fucking hemorrhoids out of her ass. You know, fuck that fake shit. I don't care if you're friends with both of us, you know, but don't be fucking two-faced about it. You know, you can be both of our friends. That's cool, but be real. Don't fucking be in my inbox trashing her and then going and being nice to her. That's not fair. Just because I don't like her no more, don't mean you got to be fucked up about it, you know? It ain't right to her either. Yep, she was probably bashing me too. Right, Lace, exactly. She's like, oh, I wasn't bashing you. Why'd you say that? I didn't say you were bashing me. You were bashing Cher, and I can prove it. That's what I don't like. And then I see you in her chat. She says she wasn't, and she's a fucking liar. Because I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't say that. Why would I even fucking call her out? Yeah, Meg knows because I told her when it happened. And she's like, prove it. And I ain't got to fucking prove it. I should screenshot. I might have. I'm looking right now to see if I screenshotted it. Yeah, fucking HP. Fucking dumb bitch. Like, how many fucking asses can y'all fucking suck? I know, you've told me you warned her about her, Meg. She did. Yep, Marty Meggs was on yo ass. And I kept giving you a chance, and guess what? She was right. Hold on, I'm looking through my screenshots now, see if I did screenshot that. Usually I do screenshot. I should have wore the fucking cat collar, child. I know. Marty trying to get that cat collar down. Meow. That will forever be the joke. Fucking cat collar. And don't you dare call me a fucking liar. Lacey, a lot of us was behind the scenes. Or was it I told Winnie? Hold on. No, she wasn't trashing me, Jules. She was trashing Cher. But then she was in Cher's chat kissing her ass. Winnie, hush. That I know of, right? Right? Because she trashed Cher in messages to me on Facebook. I'm looking here while we wait. I hate two-faced shit too. I do. I'm looking to where I'm trying to find where me and Megs talked about it. Those people are fucking whack. Whack, whack. I don't want to have to go all the way back through them fucking lives. It's a lot of work after you ain't used to it, ain't it, Lace? I get that. Where is I talk to people a lot. Okay, July 18th. She probably done went over there and deleted them, fucking shady bitch. I love that name, Lace. God, I hate fucking crime. Me too, Megs. I'm trying to watch chat and find this too. You want me to find it? I got you. I got you, boo boo. God, I hate going through all this shit. I'm looking for where Marty was shit talk or was over in Cher's shit because she said she wasn't. And I know she was. She was trying to call me a liar. Like I said, which I don't care, but don't fucking be fake about it. I don't like that because she was trashing Cher and then she's over there trying to be her friend. That's not right. No matter how I feel about Cher, that's not right to do to anybody. And I sure as a fuck don't want you around me being two-faced like that. I don't like that two-faced shit. I hate it too, Lace. It's not right to Cher either, you know? To do her like that. To be two-faced and yeah, fuck that. Probably went and I don't even know where I seen it at over there. It was been a while. June 8th or July 18th. It's when I told Megs about it, so I was just waiting for her to come in here and I got her. So and like I said, she probably done went and fucking deleted it. Like the bitch she is. But yeah, Marty fucking kick rocks, bitch. Yep, Lace. She was lying. Most definitely. Alright, I gotta get off this. The pressure's coming up. Let's see here. Oh, found it. Okay. Let me come over here. I'm gonna wait for that to start. Let me pop it up here on the screen. Like, I'm not gonna call somebody out and shit if it, you know. You done it, bitch. Oh, look, JLR's live about it. Follow him too. He's been covering this case. Here we go.
Good evening. Thank you for coming here this evening. Tonight we have. We're going to need you all to keep your voices up. There are a lot of people here, so we're going to need a little volume. I'll try and yell. All right. Thank you all for coming out this evening. Tonight we have Mayor Jeanette Rochelle, Councilmember Mike Carrera, Delegate Michelle Maldonado here, and we have Police Chief Mario Lugo, who would like to give a brief statement. He will not be answering any questions this evening. He will just be giving a status update. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mario Lugo. I'm the Chief of Police for the City of Manassas Park Police Department. I'm here to provide a statement of what events had and what led up to the events of today. The Manassas Park Police Department would like to start by expressing our admiration for the outpouring of compassion from the community on Monta's behalf. We would also like to extend our appreciation to those in the community, both in the United States and Nepal, for their efforts and their outcry at this time, who have dedicated their time, volunteered their efforts. While I acknowledge that while I acknowledge and respect the public's concerns for answer, I assure each of you that although these answers are limited by this continuing to be an active investigations and process, this investigation remains a top priority for the police department and our agency. And our agency remains committed to providing details as we are able. With that being said, I would like to share the following information. To this point in the investigation, our investigators have executed over 10 search warrants and conducted hundreds of interviews related to this case. This includes the search warrant that we executed this evening that you are aware of at his residence. My staff continues to work tirelessly and follow up every lead, which we have received hundreds of leads on this case. Additionally, I would like to encourage the community to continue providing any and all information that might assist us with this investigation, and to take this opportunity to take our local, state, and federal partners who continue to support us in this investigation. This investigation is ongoing, it's still active, and we're making progress. Once we have information that we can provide to the community, we will do that. We have had several meetings with community leaders from the Nepali community, and we will continue to have those on a weekly basis or daily basis. I know the media and the community wants answers, but at this point, I'm not able to answer certain questions, and that's why I'm providing this statement. I want to thank everybody for coming out, for continuing to keep this case in the spotlight, and we will continue to investigate this investigation. Thank you.
That's it. Chief, is there any
Are you serious?
Mayor, do you want to say anything?
Yeah. Okay, look, the search warrant is going to take another 3 to 4 hours to complete. When I get the information, I will provide that.
They're still there.
Once I have that information, I will provide it to the community of what was located. 3 to 4 hours before they're done. Okay. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have the full answers. We have asked outside jurisdictions to help us with the forensics on this, so we got to wait for them to provide us the answers.
They got something. You can tell the way he's acting.
I don't know when they're going to have to report to me, but I got to wait for them to tell me when. If they're going to do it tonight, I don't know.
Is she dead or alive? She's alive or she's dead?
I can't answer that right now, sir.
Do you have a person of interest?
He is a person of interest.
The husband?
Yes.
Husband's person of interest.
He's been a point of interest, and everybody knows that.
Did you hear how he answered that?
I don't have the dates in front of me. But yet again, as soon as I have more information, my goal is to, at the latest tomorrow, is to provide a statement of what was, if we can disclose anything from the search warrant tomorrow, okay?
And is he still cooperating?
No, the husband is not cooperating.
Husband is not cooperating.
Shocker.
Can you describe what makes him a person of interest? Who's taking care of the child?
They found something already. Well, I feel like they found her the way he answered that question, or found something, and he's a person of interest now. They've had to find something, and they're still there. I wonder if anybody's live streaming from there. Now that come out, looks like somebody go back there and come on, JLR, fuck, you're everywhere else. Why can't you be here? Hold on a second here. I did find something over here on Facebook. Somebody was there a few minutes ago. This is not a live, but this is a little video someone's doing there. This was 9 minutes ago. Lace and the crime scene van was there.
No, they cannot say no.
It's still there. See that green
God asked that they
reflection? That's
can
the
say
crime
no.
scene van. Come on, JLR, get your ass up there, boy. A beautiful home she was probably paying for. He made her sleep on the fucking floor. I can't get over that.
We don't know yet. It's all fake. We don't know yet. Until police give any statement, don't trust anything. I'm just telling you guys, until police and media, the very, the certified media gives you guys a statement, just don't trust any Facebook freaking post and anything. Just don't give any attention to those things. We are here just to show you guys we're here for our friend. Until the media, any news channel, police gives you guys an update, just don't trust anything and get panicked.
Yeah,
That's
this
all.
is her friends. Yeah, Meg, she was a pediatric nurse and she worked them long hours. She'd come up from work and he'd make her sleep on the floor.
Please just don't get panicked. Just pray for the baby. Just pray for Mamta. Just pray for her family. Just pray for positive. I hope not.
I agree, truly.
It's okay. Everybody be saying anything they want to on Facebook and TikTok and everything. So far, we don't know. We are here since they started this, so nothing we know of. So don't trust anything anybody is posting at this time. We will know once they will give you official report. Right now, just pray for Mamta, our girl, our baby girl, Mamta's family back home, her brother. Okay, just don't create panic right now. All we can do is pray, hope for the best,
I
and
agree,
just stay
truly.
positive. We cannot be panicked right now.
They've been there for a
We
while.
cannot think negative right now. This is what we were trying. This is what I was getting accused of. So all the people that
Right, Jules.
accusing
Go
me,
figure.
harassing me and bullying me, that's what we were doing. Pressing the police to come into this house and just do the research. Okay,
They were
that's
being
what
real
we're trying
friends
to
to their
do,
friend.
and we did it today. So that's what all I wanted to tell the people. That's what
Thank God for her
our goal
friends.
was as a community, and everybody who helped us to be here today, to
True,
raise our
Nicole. And
voice
whereas
for
an
our
arranged
girl
marriage, he
Mamta.
felt like he owned her,
I
you know?
can't be enough grateful, thankful that we stand together as a community. I cannot even talk because I'm so tired. I'm just so restless. But They said that it's 9:30, but they're still here, so I'm not sure if they are going to do any press release. But we are here
This
until
was before the
9:30. So
presser, I
once the
guess.
press release start, we will leave, but not until then.
They had to find something to get a warrant, right? You had to have some kind of evidence to get a search warrant like this. And the crime scene ban there.
I hope we at least get some answers. I don't know about finding or anything, but at least some answers, some closures that we were all looking for.
Right, truly. That's why they just, I don't get the
We were
arranged
just at the
marriages, but
Manassas
it's not my culture, you know?
police department today for a gathering. I was not feeling well since few days because, as all of you know, people who know me personally, it's not doing well, but I just wanted to come for some reason. I just did not feel well, but then this happened, so just wanted to be here. I just hope baby is fine right there. I hope we can just be able to see Mamta. We are a few people here.
But they are at the police station.
They are? They started? No, she said that they are at the
Hold on.
police. Maybe they started.
I'm going to stop this because this same girl just went live on here. Hold on. We'll watch the live stream of it. Hold on, I got us here, booze. This is live from the same chick. Well, shit. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe she got kicked or something. Come on, honey. I'd rather follow her friends, you know. You're good, Jada. Jada, I was getting your box together today to send you love. I got a few more things. I actually had to get a bigger box. I got one today. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I thought, truly. They had to have some reason to get a search warrant. Think. I'm sure she'll go live again. Okay, here's something. This is at the courthouse. Or this is where they done the presser.
धेरैजनाको धेरै कुरा हुन्छ तर जे कुरा पुलिसबाट आउँछ त्यही नै हो अब अहिले पछि हामीले भनेको कुराहरू सबै 100% स्योर पनि हुन्नन् र
Him being a person of interest and stuff, it looks like they would take the child, right?
अथेन्टिकेट पनि होइनन् बट अब हामीले सबै त्यतिकै गेस त मिलिहाल्छ अब सबैको सेन्टिमेन्ट पुलिसले भने अनुसारको चाहिँ सबै कुरा मिलिहाल्छ है
Yes, I got yours going too, Nicole.
पेन्सिल्भेनियाको पुलिस बाहिरको पुलिसले कोअपरेट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ अरे के कुराहरू अथवा उतातिर फरेन्सिक चेक गरिरहेछ अरे के भन्ने थियो त्यही भएर टाइम लाग्छ भनेर ममता अब
We got a translator.
यस पुलिस फाइन
I
ममता
don't know
जिउँदो
what
भयो
they're
नि
doing
मरेको भए
here.
पनि जे भयो नि फाइन गरेको छ अब वी डोन्ट नो इट है पछि अपडेट हुन्छ 4 घण्टा पछि पुलिसले फेरि अपडेट गर्छु भनेर छ
Right, Truly, or try to run with her.
यस सी इज इन पेन्सिल्भेनिया भनेपछि डिड पुलिस
No, I don't think
दे
so.
आर नट
If he's not
पुलिस
cooperating, I don't think he'd have the balls to show his face there.
या नो प्रब्लम या होइन जस्ट हामीले त साथीहरू सबैले सुन्नु न हामी नि
All right,
पहिला
I'm going to stop sharing this one. It's not really. I want live coverage at the house. Oh, here. No, that's not it either. I wonder why the friend cut her live stream off like that. Just, man, we need JLR right now. Let me see here. I'm sure there's some news channels out there that are live. No, I'm not looking at chat right this second, so bear with me. I see somebody there. I don't know who it is. Let me see. Hold on. Let's go see what our main JLR's doing. He was covering it. See what he's doing. Oh, he's just going over the live coverage from earlier that we watched. Yeah, follow JLR if you don't already. He's covering this too. He's actually the one that got me into this. I think this is the one we watched earlier. I agree, Lace. And we'll watch a few more little clips from, not new ones, but, well, I mean, they probably are to you all.
We want to start with a story that we have been on top of for days now, the search to bring a missing mother back home. It's been more than 2 weeks since Mamta Kaffelbot has been seen. Katie Lussa was back out in Manassas Park this afternoon talking with some of the people leading the efforts to bring her home.
These flyers posted up throughout the area. Tonight, police confirming that it was in fact her husband who is the last person to see her. Now, as far as we know, there has been no official search done by the police department. So tonight, her family, friends, and neighbors conducted their own search party. For hours, neighbors, friends, and some who don't know Mamta at all.
We're her family now. We have over 60 people, and none of them know who she is.
Their plan to search for signs of the missing mom and nurse who they say loved to spend time along Blooms Park Trail.
Have them take a picture, and then what we do is we have them ask Siri what their location is. It'll provide a coordinate, so then we can take the stuff that doesn't appear to be urgent. Whenever we're done, I'll take all those photos and coordinates up to the police.
She says their goal is to help police.
We made it very clear that we are not trying to interrupt their investigation.
Early on, they called 911 after Pamela and her dog spotted a potential clue.
The area that my dog had led me to, it was an area of disturbed earth in a peculiar shape and size.
Police responded but left shortly after. Among those
I bet
leading
that's
the
a fake
searches,
dog
Nadia
handler,
Navarro.
y'all. Just kidding.
Scrunchies.
No, her friends did, Megs.
Scarves, and she really liked orange. She really liked green. Those are some of her favorite colors.
We're looking for her.
Yes.
Navarro says Mamta tried to call her the night of the 28th.
She called me a couple times, but I was asleep.
Police say the last time she was seen was July 31st by her husband. He spoke to WUSE 9 about that night on Wednesday.
So it was like normal day, like other regular days. Just
You're going down,
we were taking
motherfucker.
care of our babies.
But police say no one has seen her since. Although it's now been more than 2 weeks, those out here
Right,
aren't
Nicole?
giving up
Julia,
hope.
is that you now? Did you change your hair color?
We want to find her, but personally, this is not how I want to find her. So a part of me is hoping we don't.
And tonight, anyone with information is asked to call police. In Manassas Park, I'm Katie.
We start at the top of the new details in the case of a missing Northern Virginia mother. Mamta Kafel was last seen almost 2 weeks ago in Manassas Park.
And that is where we find Fox 5's Nana Singh with the very latest details in this
Jules must have left. She went back to fake dog searching.
Jim and Angie, good evening. So Mamta Kafel, the last time she was seen was at her residence was on Wednesday, July 31st. Well, the police chief here in Manassas Park is sharing with Fox 5 that his officers actually did a welfare check on Friday, August 2nd. A lot of people close to Mamta, her friends, are questioning the timeline of this investigation and also trying to figure out when exactly police confirmed she was missing.
The timelines are not aligning.
The last time Nadia Navarro heard from her friend was just days before she went missing.
July 28th probably is the last time she tried
There's
to contact
Jules.
me.
Are you back now?
Did you guys speak? Or
You seen a fake dog
It was a
handler
missed
on there
call.
She
with her
didn't think
dog?
anything of it till she saw
Searching.
this poster online that her 28-year-old
We
friend,
love you,
Mamta
Jules.
Kafel, is missing.
I was like, that's strange. We had just been planning a sleepover and to see each other.
The two were roommates back in 2021 when Mamta's husband was deployed.
Mamta was more like a big sister.
Oh, you cloned
to
yourself?
me.
Okay,
Mamta
that's
and her
going to be the
husband
new
later
rumor.
moved into a home in Manassas Park where they were
Fucking
raising their
people are
11-month-old
stupid, man.
baby.
She loved her baby more than anything else in the world.
And now friends of Mamta's like Nadia are questioning
You know
why
I got
she
you
would
back,
just up and
Jules.
leave her little girl. According to Manassas Park Police, Mamta was last seen at her home on Wednesday, July 31st. On Friday, August 2nd, one of her co-workers called police worried, asking for a welfare check. When officers arrived to the house, they spoke with her husband, who didn't say anything about her being missing. Police left, and days later, on Monday, August 5th, her husband called police to report her missing. Police pushed out this
I
missing
bet your
flyer
clone's
on
out there
social
making a
media
movie.
on Thursday, August 8th. When we went to
Damn
Mamta's
it!
home
I
on
knew you was
Monday, her
fake,
husband
Jules.
told us he called police
You're
on
a good
Friday,
sport. I love
August
you.
2nd, and they came to the house.
When did you report her missing? Friday.
The ones that
Officially,
talk
police
shit
knows
are
on
missing
Friday.
out on
But
an
according
amazing
to police,
person.
her employer at the hospital called in. We're told Mamta is a pediatric nurse.
Community is very devastated.
Since her disappearance, her co-workers and friends have come together. Nadia created a donation campaign.
The money has gone into flyers. That was what it was for originally.
I will
But
find that
now, since
GoFundMe
Manassas
link.
Park Police tells us they've, quote, conducted searches with negative results, they're planning their own search for a friend, mother, daughter, and wife.
We purchased whistles and vests, and we're going to
Like
buy
they're
some
just now
flashlights
searching
so
the
that we
house,
can
truly,
start
from what I
conducting our
hear.
own searches as well.
Now, in addition to supplies for this search that the group is
And you know, not sad to say, but I bet it's because they're not American or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's really fucked up. I mean, you can fucking read the husband's first interview that he was so full of shit, and I'm so glad she has had her friends, has her friends. Just like Chris Watts with Nicole, you know. She knew something was wrong, Shanann, and she called that wellness check, and Jules is the best. I love her to death. Jules, I took care of that other problem, motherfuckers, man. I got you back, baby. Believe that. I go to war for my friends. Facts. Right, truly, exactly. Exactly. Bingo. And it's sad. It's fucking sad, man. I wanted to start going over this sooner, and I just wasn't trying to get back in true crime, but fuck it, I'm going to. These missing moms, they get to my heart. I'm going to start doing it. Give them some coverage, you know? Fuck yeah, I do. I took care of that one problem. Promise you they ain't going to be talking about you again, Jules. Promise that. Is that right, Kyle? Some of us take our friendship seriously. Some of us do truly have our friends back. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Truly, yeah, because those get to me a lot, and I don't want to do any more kid ones. You know what I mean? Yeah, Kyle Matthew. I meant, yeah, that right, Kyle Matthew. Clark, Candace Owens. I love Candace Owens. Man, I got threatened and called all kinds of names and everything because I said I like Candace Owens. I ruffled some feathers of a fucking narcissistic piece of shit on here the other night. Is it in one of her groups? I love you too, Jules. I mean that. What the fuck? Hold on, let me search this group here and see if I can find it. Here, I found it. I found it. I got us. Yeah, I like Candace Owens too. Careful now. Megs, you was there. He probably wanted my cooter. Yeah, Megs, the other night he was in there. I stopped in there, and that creator that thought he was bad for harassing a woman because I like Candace Owens. Woohoo! You scared me, fucker. Then blocks me. But he was in there saying the R word, the N word with a hard R. Yeah, and people that support that trash, yeah, go ahead. Kyle Matthew Clark. See if that link works for y'all. That's the one by her friends. It was fucking hilarious though, Megs. Should we play that? That's so funny. Oh, Bill Clinton, the DNC. Dumbass cunts conviction. It works okay. Here, let's watch that because I think it was fucking hilarious. Let's watch that part where I get cussed out and blocked. So big and bad, but blocked me. That's funny. Hmm. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know if I found it. I love when people get so fucking butthurt. Let's see here. Where does it start? Here, we'll watch it. 'Cause I think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Right. They'll as long as somebody's talking what they want to hear, they'll go along with it and not think twice. Right.
Well, no, but pandering is more than that. Pandering isn't coming up with topics that you might agree with. Pandering is in joining yourself to be just like them, to share in their fears, to share in their culture, to share. I mean, so like, and you could see that how now it's failing because to the people that are managing Kamala, they think that she's going to embed herself with black by showing that she likes the same thing blacks does. So she starts out with rap music, and that's now backfiring.
Well, and so where I was going with that is I wonder if this whole, this whole woke movement, right? Because I mean, honestly, I'd never heard of it till probably, I don't know, 2019. I don't even know that it was a widely known term, right? And I wonder if that was not
Look, there's Kyle.
Step because the Democratic Party knew they were going to lose black voters, and in order to cushion their fall, they would convert as many white into submission.
Look, there's my boo Megs
to make up for that. Does that make sense?
Maybe, yeah. I honestly don't see that many whites joining in the Democratic Party over the historical averages, but you do see this cycle. And listen, I never witnessed. There's a couple of like Candace Owens got famous, and I'm not a fan of hers at all because all she is a propaganda fucking spool. That's all she is. The black people that I've exposed myself to now are just uniquely different in that they are conscious of the inequity, and they're conscious that the inequity spans all of us. So in other words, they don't act like they should be getting something like an illegal for free. They're furious that their money is being given to people that have just crossed the border illegally, just like you and I would be. So and my point is that they're more. It's more than a race thing for them, and so many of them are looking at it as if we're all in the same fucking boat, and color ain't got nothing to do with it. And they're waking up to that.
Right.
Their hardship is my hardship. My hardship is theirs, and they're getting sick and tired of saying that there's an inequity here when they all know that they can do anything you and I can do. Their skin color doesn't matter at all. Licensing, driving, flying, vacationing, working. They know. They're not stupid. And more of that message is being pushed across the black community by people like that. And it's almost like a movement within that group of people, which is long fucking overdue because they've been their own worst enemy and just oblivious to it. Right? I mean, how many black kids? Like, here's the other thing too, and I've said this to people a lot of times. Would we need illegal immigration if we hadn't killed over 20 million black babies? Would we need workers? If that's your argument, the answer is no. But all these abortion clinics stuck in all of these inner cities, and this is birth control, treating it like a fucking transaction and dehumanizing the human being.
Yeah.
And that's the result of the black community in America. That's all being done by Democrats. And I think it's the most atrocious genocidal fucking thing that people have willingly done to themselves, unwittingly, right? They were told something and they bought into it, maybe for their own selfish reasons, not to have to pay for the kid or no child support, no rearing the kid, no being kept back because you can't go party with a kid, whatever their reasons may be. They bought into this idea of that being birth control, and it's just a very sad fucking situation in the black community with that. And there's so many millions of them that have been killed, and it's called healthcare. I don't know how fucking slaughtering 20 million human beings is healthcare. I just never got that. That always just struck me as like, wow, that's some sheer. If healthcare means fucking death and eradication, then why did Kevorkian go to jail? He didn't kill anybody. Didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
Right. I know a lot of people love candy. Know it's because too many people cotton candy are just you're so stuck in the propaganda drama that you don't realize it. All she's doing is pushing propaganda upon you. She's giving weight to the bullshit that she discusses, and transgenderism is a bullshit fucking topic. Most of the things that she
yes, Megs, he was in there.
Look, it's the most unreal topic of all yet. She'll engage it constantly with those types of people. Why is she giving them people airtime? Why isn't she spending her time in the black community saying some of the things you hear me say? I mean, for fuck's sakes. Same thing with Charlie Kirk and Ben Shapiro. Listen, I wouldn't wipe my ass with any of them. I wouldn't even let them near my ass, okay? They're useless fucking propagandists that are making money based on views and clicks. And this Ben Shapiro acts like he's the smartest man in the fucking world. And he's got you conned. He's got millions of people conned. So does Candace. So does Charlie Kirk. So does many of these talking heads. These damn Bonginos, these fucking people, they're not here to help you. They're here to enrich themselves and pat themselves on the back. Because look at that. I'm eating the best restaurants. I'm flying first class. hanging out, rubbing elbows with all the important people. That's what they're there for. They're not there for you or me. I ain't fucking con to the fuck. You know, if you support and you're down with Candace Owens, you're fucking con to the point of complete brainwash. You're shot. You're gone, honey. You got to come back from that nonsense. That woman doesn't do anything but help the left. She gives the left traction by engaging in the left-wing fucking topics of idiocy. It's the same thing with arguing about global warming. The idiocy of it is enormous. And how many of these people want to engage in that topic and they'll go and try to debate left-wingers on global warming? Man, shut the fuck up. Talk about the kids that are kidnapped and murdered at the fucking border. Go find Sebastian Rogers. Go do fucking something. Then I would have respect for Candace Owens or a fucking Charlie Kirk or the other jerk off Ben Shapiro. The only people that are helping us in fucking selves, and they're doing it because people are convinced that they're on their fucking side and they share their views. Ben Shapiro would suck cock if it could make him millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck what he tells you he is as a Jew. Okay? The fucking people are any good. They aren't. They're not doing what they have the power to literally change the world. Literally fucking change the world. And what are they fucking wasting it on? Enriching themselves? Rubbing elbows? Kissing ass? Fucking jerk off motherfuckers.
Well,
it's a fucking tragedy.
The worst part of it is that they're promoting useless fucking behavior, right?
Correct.
I mean that's ultimately
Me
the
too,
worst
Jules. I love
thing
her.
about it, right? Is you're promoting useless fucking behavior. Because if you create a channel that or a platform based on criticizing whatever views, but no matter what the fucking genre, politics, true crime, whatever, right? If that's what you're doing, you're ultimately bringing attention to the shit that you're criticizing. And if you're entertaining enough about it and you get people's adrenaline going, you get their emotions up, you're gonna find
wait, hang on. Cotton candy. I wouldn't wipe my ass with your tongue, you stupid cunt. Go fucking hang out with your Candace Owens and your Ben Shapiro's, you useless fucking bag of water. Goodbye. Okay? I'm fucking so much smarter than so many of you motherfuckers out there that run around thinking, oh, Trump is my savior. You fucking jerk off motherfucker. Oh, sorry, Cletus. Fucking people have no idea the benefit I offer you. You ain't offering me shit. I don't need fuck. Fuck it, Cletus. I just don't need the people. People do need an asshole.
Then he blocked me.
How fucking stupidly brainwashed they are. Trapped in the fucking bullshit with Candace Owens. I love her. I'll kick you both in the fucking cunt. Please.
Well, and I mean, agreeing with the things that she criticizes is, that's your personal opinion. But the point of it is about what she's doing. We don't need somebody to tell us how to criticize other things. We can do that all on our own. What these people with platforms need to do is provide solutions or provide attention to the real issues.
And this is Clue's fiance.
And in that, they would then change the world.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And that's
then the fucker blocked me so big and bad, but he blocked me.
What they do is they promote the behavior that they show. Because at the end of the day, there's no point in sitting and arguing about transgenderism or anything like that. Because people are going to make their own fucking choices to do whatever the fuck they want to do. Because it's America and that's what we can do.
Correct. And they should be allowed to with no fucking interference by me. But don't push your fucking beliefs on me, and I'm not going to push my beliefs on you. And that's why all of this.
You just did, motherfucker.
Candace Owens keep shining the fucking spotlight on. That's all they talk about is shit like that. And the woke and this. And it's a useless fucking topic. The real topic is Joe Biden and Kamala Harris just simply started following Donald Trump's energy plan yesterday. Literally. That's news. The fuck did he? Why did he wait all these years? Now that we're all fucked up and we can't afford eggs, now you're gonna.
Yeah, that was my moment. Such a man, huh? He obviously does not know me. Yep. But he blocked me. Yeah, Cletus stuck up for me. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh, Kyle was in there whenever he was saying the N word with a hard R and everything the other night. Yep. That's his #1 fan. Birds of a feather. All right, Kyle Matthew. Cletus seems like a good dude. He really does. And you keep sticking up for that fucker, and yeah, he is a douche. But that's about all. Let me check one more time on see if anybody's live about her. Bless her heart. Here. No, there ain't nothing else. But I'll probably come live tomorrow about her, about Mamta. I'm probably saying her name so wrong. Yeah, you blocked me, Jules. After I called him a narcissistic fuck, yeah. and run his mouth. It's funny, ain't it? He did stick up for me. He did. Sheriff Meggs, baby. We know your spurs and our balls are bigger than some of these motherfuckers on here, little pussy ass bitches. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, see if RC will cover this too, this case. I want as many people to start, you know. I was going to ask her today, but she was having a funny live and stuff, you know, and it wasn't the time to bring it up. But I was going to ask her today in chat. But I love you all. And see you all tomorrow, because I will probably come live tomorrow about this, and because we might have another presser and stuff. And thank you, Nicole. Hold on here. We need this song is not going to be about this live. This is going to be for all them other idiots. Like Kyle Matthew. Oh, fuck. Love you all. See y'all tomorrow. Wow, Jules, what the fuck? People are like so weirdly obsessed with you. It's crazy.
I love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate, ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find out. You may make it through the snakes, snares, and alligators, but once you get to the gate, you can't depend on your waiters, cause you'll be over your tater. I'm talking growing tomatoes, feeding the worms I fish with later. I'll have a fish stick plate over a 6-foot grave before I take a knee as our anthem plays. My hands on my heart, I stand on what I say, and my Second Amendment handles what I can. I ain't trying to be Billy Badass or talk shit, I'm just saying, there's the line, don't cross it. I got a Red Ryder gun when I was 3, so I don't run or hide from anything, bitch. I'm a red, white, and blue collar boy from the South. You can fuck around and find out. Love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun race from the woods to the plate, ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. Okay. You can fuck around and find out. If they looking for me, well, they know where to find me. I'll be half drunk, strapped up in a whitey. I can show you if it's needed. When you see it, you'll believe it. If you don't love it, you can leave it. Michael Jackson, you can beat it. F-A-F-O, I teach you how this game go. Different joints, same smoke. Wake up, wear the same clothes. Real redneck, I'm a piece of white trash. Blue collar boy, but my lady's high class. Got the music way up loud with a cigar in my mouth. Fuck around and come find out how we do it in the South. Ain't saying nothing, but you're running that mouth. I never take a handout, I'm too damn proud. I'm a son of the dirty South with a truck seat high and these straight pipes loud. This land of freedom, double barrels in case we need. Man up, we'll sit your ass down. We done talking, fuck around and find out. Love my country, love my freedom, fuck the welfare, now I don't need 'em. Shotgun born, raised from the woods to the plate. Ain't never went hungry, ain't never too late to come around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out. You can fuck around and find